Huge news. Tesla deliveries beat the street. But is it another trap for investors? Unemployment numbers stunned again. But did it matter? I'll tell you what it all means and what my strategy is for the coming week. And you can copy off my paper right now. Welcome back, guys. And in this video, we're going to cover the big week that just happened. What are the key takeaways from it? And I will lay out my strategy for the coming week. And if you are like me, not the cool kid or the super stud, but you want to build real wealth alongside a real person, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that little notifications bell, it's just as important. And while you're down there, go ahead and give the video a like as well. And yes, I would still love 2.2 trillion subscribers so I can buy that Lambo. Even if you guys pick that ugly white Countach. Disgusting. Oh. Let's recap the prior week. Monday saw the Dow up almost 700 points. Tuesday, the Dow was down over 400 points. Wednesday, the Dow was down again, almost 1,000 points. Thursday, the Dow was up almost 500 points. And Friday, it was down another 360 points. Now let's do some super technical analysis on those numbers. Tesla traded opposite of the market for 4 of the 5 days this week. When the market was up, Tesla was down, and vice versa. Unfortunately, the only day Tesla matched the market was on Wednesday, which was the worst day for both. Super technical. So what are the takeaways from the prior week and how it affects the stock price? There are 3 big takeaways from the week for me. The first, US jobless claims soared to 6.6 million. That doubles the stupid, ridiculous number from last week. Investors didn't know what to do with the number last week because they were so large and inconceivable. Really, the only thing we can say about this week is that it solidifies that this is only getting worse and this is the new reality. So in typical market fashion, the markets reacted by rallying behind oil? Sorry, but this is just the market grasping at straws. I completely understand oil plays an important role in the markets, but these job numbers are off the charts. I think the government will have to act fast as there will be more bloodletting as the unemployment news gets worse over the coming weeks. And speaking of government, the second takeaway from this week is the small business loan program taking off. Applications started rolling in this week from the small business loan program that came from the stimulus bill. Hey look, I said stimulus right this time. Can you believe it? One of the rare things that government got right that actually benefits the people who are hit the hardest by all this. Before you guys get started in the comments section, slow down, slow down, slow down. It's not perfect and there will be issues. You know, like the banks having issues processing and a myriad of other problems right now that are marring the program. But it will get figured out and there is a huge incentive to do so. Yes, I agree. There will always be people who would exploit the program and it's not perfect by any means. But talk to any small business owner out there and it will be overwhelmingly positive. Sure, there's some detractors, but the vast majority are speaking positively about the program, especially once they work out all the kinks. Hadn't been worked out yet, but when they work it all out, this is really going to help a lot of people. This also lays the groundwork to allow the government to act much more quicker if conditions deteriorate more and more action is needed. And you knew I'd get to this. The third takeaway, Tesla beats the delivery estimates. That's right, Tesla was able to deliver over 88,000 vehicles, beating the Wall Street estimates of, 80,000 deliveries or so. Remember, these were reduced expectations, and I believe Q2 will be much worse. Also, look at the stock performance after the announcement. Tesla shot up from $454 to $528. And then it started trading at around $485 for most of the trading day and ending up at $480. Before trading lower after hours. This is why I love this stock, but also why I'm cautious. It has the irrational exuberance of investors, both up and down. Is this a mini bull market trap or the start of a bull run for Tesla? That answer is just around the corner. And if you're getting any value out of this, please give the video a like as it tells me and YouTube that you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and hit that bell so you don't miss this idiot talking about your favorite stock. My strategy for the week. Copy off me if you like. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only, as I'm an idiot like I said before. I have 2 things I will be watching this week. The first, will Tesla revise its quarterly and annual projections, or will Tesla stay full speed ahead with their projections? Many companies have already been taking their lumps and going ahead and revising all their numbers down for now. But Elon is such a sly guy and a contrarian, I could see him saying, screw it. We will still try to hit the targets and crash and burn if we don't. It's a bold strategy. Do you take the pain now? Or do you roll the dice that you can hit the numbers in the face of this unprecedented event? The second thing I'll be watching closely this week is how the markets react to Tesla. Tesla got the good news they needed with the deliveries, and the stock shot up almost immediately. But is it a trap again? Let's take a closer look. The good news with the deliveries, it immediately sent the price up to $528. But it finished out the following trading day at $480. So in the end, we got a $26 bump in price for some news that really was remarkable and would have given a 30% or more increase on the stock just a month or so ago. And sure enough, all day Friday and all over my news feeds and into the weekend, the immense hype train that always follows Tesla was talking about Tesla taking on the overall market downturn and how it's going to overcome it. Don't fall for it. The smart money didn't. But these types of articles tend to move the retail market, which is you and I. What positive news will Tesla report on next week to top the deliveries? The answer? Likely nothing. What positive news can we expect from the situation we are in right now with the, illness? I think it's safe to assume it's going to be another tough week. However, I see some pricing on some other stocks that I'm targeting that are getting into the I need to start slowly buying some now because these prices are too good to resist range. But Tesla is not one of those stocks. So I will be holding for another week on Tesla, but maybe buying some of the other stocks on my list. So the next thing you need to do is subscribe right there so you know if I buy those stocks this week, or at least like the video if you enjoyed the content. And click this video right here to get more details on my strategy for buying stocks in this market. Thanks.